Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So today's video I want to cover this story. To be honest with you guys, I try to make sure I understand the whole story before I cover it. I find that it's a lot of information to grab and try to digest and understand before I present it. And the funny thing is that it actually reminded me of something. Let me just quickly say this. You know, I have a friend of mine, like if I don't post for a while, she will comment like, you've not posted for a while. If I say something like, oh, I'm tired, I'm not able for it now, or something like that, she'll be like, why is so tiring? Is it not just sit down and just talk to the camera? People don't seem to realize that before you create a content, the time it takes of you is not just to sit down to create that content, but the time you actually sit down to research the story and make sure your information is correct, that you're looking for reliable sources. You have to read this and read that. Sometimes the story scatter from here to there. You trace it from where they are. You know the way a story can travel. They say maybe the drama started from Instagram, you entered Facebook, you have to. So it takes up a lot of time sometimes. But this story, I've put it up because I want to understand it. But I realized, you know what, there's no point in me trying too much. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to share what I have seen. And I'm going to share it as it is. That's what I decided to do so that all of us can actually discover, understand, comprehend. Let's do it together. Basically, that's what this video is about. So whatever information you have, especially when you have authentic sources, please put them in the comment section below. So all my information are actually from what GistLover posted. Okay, so let me start from the beginning. In case you don't know what it's about some police officers. From what I understand, they are top there in the ranks that are being implicated in harvesting of people's organs. The story is, okay, let me just, you know what, let's just start because I think it may be a long one, but I'll try to keep it as short as possible, okay? So this is the first post GistLover made, posted these pictures, right? So on the left, from what I have understood, the one on the left, his name is Patrick. I'm not sure of and I'm still trying to know. And the lady is in Kiruka. And then this other guy, I've forgotten what his name is now, but let's go through this story together, right? So this is the picture of the Kiruka and the other guy, and those are the other two, and this are the Kiruka and the Patrick. Let me read to you guys, okay? It says, you know why it's emotionally exhausting, to be honest with you guys. I think that's why I was struggling with this news. To imagine that you think that, you know, that's why some people say, some Nigerians will say, if Amroba, they chase them from one side, and they are running and they see police in front, that they would rather run back. I'm going to start laughing because this story is not funny at all. That they would rather run back to the armed robbers than to run into the arms. Like this makes those kind of statements make sense. To imagine that police officers are being implicated. Don't forget, they've not gone to court or anything like that. But okay, let me read it to you guys, okay? So this is what GistLover posted to start with. It said, GistLover Blog Nation, I am typing this with so much rage in me. After the lots of atrocities of James Nwafo, a lot of you may have known the story of one James Nwafo that used to take young men to the riverside, just boom, 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 throw their bodies and... Okay, let's not go there. So, he said, after the lots of atrocities of James Nwafo committed in Anambra, the way he kills young boys and tag them Yahoo boys, throw their body for river. My Anambra people, please wake up. Be at alert. I want everyone to tag the official handle of police and let the matter get to their Abuja head office. These three people you are seeing their pictures here are James Nwafo's successor. Their own atrocities passed James Nwafo's own. You are surprised? Okay, let me take you through a short journey. These daredevils are SARS in Anambra. Once they get you, it takes the grace of God for you to walk out alive of their den. They kill for fun, take the properties of their victims, deposit the dead bodies in a private morgue. A lot of missing people in Anambra is their handwork. Please, if you are based in Anambra and your brother or father ever left and was not seen, stay at alert. I will be posting some missing people they killed with evidence and how they hijacked their properties. People meant to protect us are the one now killing us. Commander Braindaughter's cousin was missing and kidnapped. Now these daredevil people carry her and transfer the 1.2 in her account and strangle her. They also took the girl's phone and was chatting her family members, pretending to be kidnappers. Anambra people, this is the time to stop these criminals. There are a lot of evidence to back this up. I have been on their trail for so long. Princess, all the properties she acquired with these dirty underground jobs they do. Now she secretly got married to her married colleagues against her work ethics. How they kill for fun. I have a lot of evidence, who they work for, the detailed evidence. But before then, I will be posting some missing people that their family are still hoping they are coming home. But this daredevil, don't kill them. Anambra, get ready. It's about to be a long movie. Apparently, this is a picture of, I'm going to fly through some of them. This is a picture of one of the boys. They said he's a Yahoo boy, that they caught him. But they made him confess, from what they reported, that he is unknown gunman. Okay, after that, they got rid of him, if that makes sense. Then they shared some of the lavish lifestyle that they said the Patrick guy is living. See a whole cow they are killing to celebrate. And then this car he's driving, they said, is the car of somebody they kidnapped. This story is so hard to cover. This is the video of the Patrick guy. And this one is a video where they said he's the vehicle of someone that they have ended. They are using, he's driving the person's car. Okay. Now it says, they said, now talking about the lady, said, meet SP Princess, the lady that controls Anambra with her godforsaken Puna, if you know what I mean, right? She's a random souvenir amongst politicians. She's a superintendent of police and she married a junior inspector of police, Officer Harrison Akama, against police work ethics. She warmed Otto Eze and Willie Obiano beds in the past just to get ranks and connection in Anambra, even while still married to her first husband. Before he pursued that one, come move to Harrison Akama, who is her junior officer and also married before Princess. Princess carry her Puna, come snatch Harrison. She started an affair with Inspector Harrison Akama, serving in Okuzo SARS sometimes in last year, in order to solidify her relationship with SARS so as to continue all her illegalities. The said Inspector General Akama is the hitman of CSP Patrick Abazwe, who is responsible of most of the extrajudicial killings in Anambra State. SP Princess Nwodo secretly married Inspector Harrison Akama in December against police regulations. When she saw that she is gained entrance to Patrick through Harrison, she got Harrison 2 brand new Mikano trucks, white and black. Harrison has since moved into Princess' house and they go about bragging that they are untouchable. That's how they came together to form a squad. Once they get a victim, they work hand in hand to make sure they achieve their illegal aim. Princess, who is the woman among them, is used as their traps most times. They invade rich people's houses, kidnap them and start calling their family for ransom. One thing is sure, it's only 1% of their victims that come out alive by the grace of God. The remaining 99% are missing forever. Even the 1%. So he said even the 1% out of the 100% of their victims, it's only 1% that manages to escape. Even those 1%, they will still be on their trail forever and make sure none of their secret goes out. Many of the young guys that were arrested by these 3 dead devil were innocent. Some of them were based abroad and came home to see their family, but met those unfortunate people and they got killed. After stealing from them, they forced them to confess to a crime they never committed, kill them and sell their body parts. And I said the story is too heavy. Okay, body parts and organs, and pour the blood on the deity. They take some to the private morgue I mentioned earlier with the assistance of their morgue guy who goes by the name Sani, and that is his phone. They even put phone number. I'll blur that out. Okay, and then he says Patrick also have a guy that he uses his account to transfer funds from his victims. The guy is a police officer studying law at Ibarium campus, but also runs a POS business. He does 90% of his transactions on a daily. He uses the guy as a middleman before wiring back to his own account. These are the guy's account. I don't know. This is a lot of information, isn't it? I'm going to blur their accounts out. A lot of families have been thrown into mourning just because of this greedy squad, Patrick, Harrison, and Princess. They are the no mercy squad, terrorizing Anambra and killing people for fun and to also make money. The three of them have property scattered all over Nigeria. Princess go on trips her salary cannot afford. She even stylishly opened an NGO and park hungry women full there. So when her day of reckoning comes, she will see women to support her. Check next post, as I will be dropping some pictures of those that was killed in their custody, unknown to their family. Their families still await their arrival, but this daredevil has killed them. One Mr. Zubi is one of their victims. Patrick even went as far as freezing the man's account with police order after he transferred the money in the man's account. Wait for next post as more pictures will drop. Check out how Inspector Harrison Akama has been arrested severally by police headquarters in Abuja with regards to extortion, extrajudicial killings, organ harvesting, etc. But CSP Patrick always finds a way to save him. But hello world, what if the person where they save you is in the same trouble as you, uncle? The end of the road for you all. Then they showed a communication between them. Said, I have been released to the glory of God. My Oga Patrick Abazwe is really a man to work with. Please, my flight by tomorrow. Wow, that's good news, bro. No wahala, bro. It says, so good to have you back. Now my own to go Abuja, now batch by batch, with laughing emojis. So listen to this one, guys. This one, it says, meet Obiefuna Onyedika Samuel. He is a Yahoo boy arrested by vigilante people for driving late at night. He was later transferred to them CSP Patrick station. Patrick, seeing that the guy is a Yahoo boy, took advantage of him. He made sure he transferred all the money in the guy's account, and the guy challenged him. That was how they took the guy to a separate cell and started torturing him. Patrick wrote down some false words for the boy to say about himself. They made him call himself unknown gunman. After plenty torture, if you check well, you will see the guy stuttering. He said all of those words under duress and plenty torture. He's currently driving this guy's vehicle after killing him. That's the white vehicle. I think that's what I showed you guys already. After killing him, he took the guy's white Camry, red Corolla, and ash Highlander 2015. After taking all his belongings, they now released his video to bloggers that they have caught an unknown gunman. Like I said, it was the vigilante people that hold this boy for driving late and his suspicious loud lifestyle. If the vigilante people can be invited and questioned thoroughly, they would confess who they handed over to. They arrested him in one of his car. And after interrogation, they discovered he has other cars. They now sent Harrison Akama and other boys. Harrison led the team that brought the remaining 2 cars. Okay, let's take it this way. After all the confessions and allegations that he is unknown gunman, what was recovered from him? Was it not just cars and money? Was any gun, knife, or even dagger recovered from him? Why is Patrick driving his car? Why did Patrick transfer the money in his account? When I posted the guy's picture yesterday, why did Patrick return 2 of the cars to the station today? God. More questions left unanswered. More evidence still coming. Make una no tire. We just start this case, me. Meanwhile, I hope Anambra people are at alert about that morgue I talked about. It must be protected. You always see a lot of missing family members there. Sani must be protected too. They must not kill him. He must be alive to give details of how they run the morgue. For now, his phone is off. They come. So this is the picture of the boy that they are saying allegedly was told to do confession that he's an unknown gunman. This is the lifestyle they said he was living, and then they said And I showed you guys the picture of the car that they said is his car. So you love your own son and kept. So apparently they said this is the son. I'm gonna blur it out. These are all allegations I'm reading out to you guys, right? So there's no yet court case, there's no yet whatever, but I'm just reading all this to you guys. So this is the I'm gonna blur this, the picture of the son of this the princess they're talking about. He says, so you love your own son and kept him in the US, but going about killing other people's son and selling their organs. The Weredon Run delete her Facebook page. Now her charity page them never delete, using that one to do damage control. Dear fine killer, I do not have a gun, no, neither do I have a sword, but I have my little pen, and I will see to the end of this. With that little pen of mine, I will write for the whole world to see the evil police woman masking as a philanthropist. I have not stopped writing. I am still writing. You all better be ready. This one go loud. Thunder fire you. Okay, so apparently they said this is a house that belongs to this princess that she just built. This is what they said. Hello world, please, princess must not escape. She is about to run to the US now because according to information reaching me, she is currently lodged in an hotel and planning to leave. She is a US citizen and her only child is in the US. We all must stop her. GistLover Blog Nation working at the airport, please take note of this face. She must not escape. If sighted at the airport, please delay her and reach out to me. Una no fit spoil Naija finish. Come wrong, go hide for US. Now me and Una enter this one. This is one of her properties. She got a lot of them. I think this is the recent one. A police officer with questionable wealth. Wealth gathered from killings and organ trafficking. Princess must not escape. Harrison, on the other hand, has gone MIA. GistLover Blog Nation, Biko, do not relent in the massive tagging. Let's tag massively. Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or Anambra must be liberated from these evil officers. More evidence coming. So they posted this one with that Patrick and this guy you see on the right, and he says he was an electrical engineer living in Nnewi with his family. He's from Imo State. Up until now, his family cannot give account of his offense. His only offense was being the electrician to the suspect Patrick and his squad were looking for. He was arrested, tortured. They couldn't transfer any money from his account because he has none. That was how the poor innocent life was cut short. More still coming. Do not sleep. Hello world. Follow this story attentively. Right? That is the guy there on the left. And then this one, it says, Patrick arrested these robbers, which is this picture here. You see, yeah. So I'll post this picture as well. Okay, it said Patrick arrested these robbers. They were car snatchers on the highway. They were arrested alongside a lot of stolen vehicles. Patrick took all the vehicles, sold some, upgraded some so people would recognize it, and turned it to personal use. The one way come catch my attention be say the pistol he received from them, which is supposed to be an exhibit, is what he is currently using. In fact, now in favorite pistol be that. Dear Nigerian police force, kindly ask Patrick for the pistol assigned to him. Ask him of the whereabouts of those pistols. And they come, more still coming. Okay, so that's the pistol there. So this is message GistLover received in their inbox. So I said, Oba, good afternoon. Oh, my brother, we haven't heard from since December, secretly called my father that he's been held hostage in Okuzu station. He said he's suffering in there. He didn't say much because others were in a hurry to use the same phone and call their people. Only God knows how managed they got the phone. Please, we need assistance in getting him and others out. His name is Chiemerie Enwerem. Okay, I told you guys the story is heavy. Okay, so this is another one. This is people's contribution. This one said, this is Patrick Chukwuemeka Abazwe, the OC SARS that shot my only brother and left him to die from the bullet wound. He is bonding with his mother while my mother is yet to recover from the shock of my brother's death. I told you guys that the story is so hard for me to cover. Okay, so that is apparently is a picture of the Patrick with his own mother. Let me read it to you guys. Said, dear Anambra indigents, this is a wake-up call. Finally, that video that's on our Telegram, we found their people. Unfortunately, the boy is gone, but the girl is still alive because they take turns in, you know, raping her always. And then it says, That's why she is still alive. She was arrested in one of Patrick and his squad's raid. Before we know what was going on, Patrick made them write statement that they are members of unknown gunmen. The girl has a red motorcycle in which Patrick took from her. The boy, on the other hand, was trying to protect her sister. I think meant to say his sister. And then that was how they started torturing him till they killed him. Their father is not aware that the boy is gone. He just sold his land. I told you guys this story was too hard for me. He just sold his land just to give Patrick and his cohort more money. Head to our Telegram and see the video of how they tortured the boy and stripped the girl naked. Now I want all Anambra integers and residents to march to Okuzu police station now. Demand for the release of the innocent girl. Please go fast before they clear her too. If she can come out alive, she will aid this investigation as she has seen a lot in their custody and will be a living witness. Anambra, do not sleep. Please bring this girl out alive now. So this is the picture of the boy. You can, looking at this picture, you can tell the boy is gone. These two children, please help, please. These two children, which they said the boy is already dead. We have deposited a lot of money. I think this is the family contacting GistLover. I haven't been myself, including my mother, since morning. They are children of my uncle. They are from Nsukka in Enugu State. Oh, okay. What of your uncle? What's their names? He is in Anambra. They keep taking money from him. I already sent money to him to give them, yet no release. Asadu Kosi Sochuku and Asadu Dabere Chuku. Why were they arrested in the first place? They laid allegations to them that they were part of unknown gunmen. How can those children be members of unknown gunmen? Child, God, I don't know why this is happening. He started losing two children like his dad haven't even know yet that the boy is there, because when I called him, he said he's still following the case. I know they are just eating our money. Their dad already sold his only land and even block he wanted to use and build. Said they are the first son and daughter of their parents. I have been crying since seeing the relatives in this video. They took her red motorcycle. They were picked up during a random raid. The boy is gone, but the girl is still alive because they took turns in raping her. So them never kill her. But like talking about the Nigerian comedian, there are a lot of it. A lot of you can go to GistLover and grab all these stories and come and contribute in the comment section. But I think I don't want to forget this one. What's that called? The cousin of this Nigerian comedian they call Braindaughter, right? Okay, so apparently let me show you guys. So this is the girl that is the cousin. Okay, so they somehow took this girl. Okay, he says when she got to Okazi's house, they interrogated her about what she knows about her said boyfriend. She told them that her boyfriend is not an ASN member and they should allow her go. They refused. They took her two phones, one iPhone 6 and one Nokia Touchlight. It was while going through her phone they discovered that she has 1.2 in her account. Patrick transferred, that is the officer. Patrick transferred the 1.2 in her account and gave the phone to Harrison. He also ransacked the phone. It was him who discovered that Precious was related to the Braindaughter guy. Then it says, immediately they discovered Precious was related to comedian Braindaughter. They deployed another means to make more money. They started chatting Braindaughter, pretending to be the girl, and wrote in the chat that she has been kidnapped and need money as ransom. Before this incident, Precious was owing Braindaughter 500,000, which Braindaughter borrowed her to boost her host business. So when she was chatting and saying she was kidnapped, Braindaughter thought it was a joke, reminded her of the previous debt of 500,000. At some point, Braindaughter was trying to video call her, but Patrick and his group kept declining the calls. He says he then insisted that Precious should share her live location, which they never did. Seeing that Braindaughter is aware that the cousin is in danger and might start making moves, they switched off the phone and destroyed the scene. Later that night, Patrick instructed Harrison to strangle Precious and not use gun on her to avoid suspicion. That was how she was murdered silently that night, and her body secretly taken out and deposited to Nteje morgue. As we speak, her 2 phones are still at Akuzu SARS office. I am calling on the police headquarters to go search for it. The 2 phones are still there, and Patrick and his cohorts will say no to kidnappers and organ traffickers parading as SARS and co. We say no. More evidence still coming. Let me now show you guys. The Braindaughter guy actually acknowledged that truly his cousin has been missing. This is what the Braindaughter guy posted. He said, after this came out, and said, her parents has seen the news about their missing daughter as well as other related family members, and we would solely be acting upon their decisions respectfully. It is very sad and heartbreaking that Nigeria has once again happened to us. And then they tagged the Nigerian police. Why are we threatened by the police that are supposed to protect us? This is even one out of many victims, and it is very heartbreaking that the people that are meant to protect us are the ones killing us. This is not an individual fight. These are deep government concerns, and if they care about us, they already know what to do with the news circulating the internet already. It is well with Nigeria. So because that's what I'm saying, if you think, okay, maybe this GistLover story, maybe it's when somebody like him comes out to confirm it, it shows you the credibility. Well, what do you say? That looks like, that shows credibility in the story. There is so much branches to this story, but I have to say that it's heartbreaking, because you now wonder, how, if people cannot be safe with the police, who would they be safe with? This is a lot. This video is a lot, but I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know how many of you have heard about it. The story is still scattered. Can a lot of you that understand it leave comments in the comment section? Share your opinions, share whatever you know about the story, in the comment section. Let's actually, discuss this. I look forward to reading your comments. Let's actually rub minds and know more about the story. With that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.